morcego. Mày bắn à?
You know, Joe and I, yeah, he's just a little older than what I would have wanted. But if he was a little bit younger, it would be perfect.
Is that what broke you up, the age issue?
I think so. I think so in the end.
Because he didn't want to have kids.
Oh, I think he probably would have.
Yeah, because he proposed, right?
Would have.
You were going to get married to him.
No, that was all in the press.
That wasn't true? You were not engaged?
True. No, we were not engaged.
But you would have stayed with him. But one night you sat down and you said to yourself, I think he's a great guy,
he's
but
fantastic.
He's too old for me.
He's fantastic.
What was he, slow or?
No, absolutely not. He's hyper. No, he's.
What do you mean slow?
You know how old people sometimes slow down. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to go
fantastic.
out.
He's one of the greatest guys.
Does he have enough meat for you though? You short guys sometimes aren't hung that well. He had enough. I mean, you're a woman. You have meat.
Howard, do you want to talk about that?
Yes, I do want to talk about that. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about yours.
Let's talk about mine. All right, so I didn't have that much, but I did the best I could. So, wow. Joe Pesci. When I saw, you know what I did right away when I saw?
I know, it's like an awkward, it was awkward, with the height thing, but it was only awkward for pictures. It wasn't really.
You know
like
what I
in
did?
bed, his head was where your head is?
Oh, his head was on her boobs.
Which is perfect.
Absolutely.
His head was on a pillow.
Maybe he laid on his back. I don't know. Whatever he did. Listen, he did what he had to do. Listen, he's a lucky guy. Listen, to have you is to have a prize.
Thank you.
Pesci's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy. Thank you. Come on.
I'm a big Joe Pesci
Joe
fan.
Pesci. What are you
He's
talking
fantastic.
But you'd never carry him into bed or anything like weird like that, right? No, hell no.
He's
No.
Italian. Are you kidding?
I like Joe very much. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't see it.
It didn't look like a couple that would last to you?
I didn't think it was going to last.
Well, you know what? We play golf a lot together, and it started off with just us. He makes me laugh. He's funny, and I have a thing for funny guys.
Right.
And it's not that I've never been. A lot of people say that I'm just out for dating celebrities. It's not like that. We were playing golf together a lot, and he's a really great guy, and it just happened like that.
Angie,
it was not like a.
He was better sexually than me?
Howard,
Come on.
nobody's better sexually than you.
Thank you. I mean, give me a break.
Until she finds someone else, and then she'll retract that statement.
Yeah.
Until she's on the Joe Pesci show.
I'll leave that one to you, Howard.
Now, Angie is here promoting a show, which we're going to get into.
All right.
Because this sounds a little, I got to find out what the hell she's up to. But, Ed, go ahead. I'll let you have a couple of questions with Angie Everhart, who is a beautiful woman, who is announcing she's pregnant.
Angie, when are you going to stop bullshitting Howard and tell him you took one of his condoms out of the trash and had it artificially inseminated?
Are you saying the baby's mine?
I believe so, Howard.
Is that right, Angie? Is the baby mine?
Baby Howie.
All right, go ahead, Tom. Tom, you're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey, now.
Hey, Angie, what color panties are you wearing right now?
Oh, my goodness. She's a mother.
She's soon to be a mother.
Not yet.
How dare you?
Black.
Black? Oh.
Like the baby?
Matching.
Bra and panties match.
Always.
Oh, what do you mean always?
Always.
Why is that?
That's just something I have. I have to have a matching.
I think that's fantastic.
I
think that's great. I love it.
Yeah, I like both naked.
Now, you socked away enough dough to support this kid and everything?
It's good.
It's all good. We're all taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
She's got lingerie bowl money.
Oh,
please.
stop it. Child starving.
Yeah, right?
You seem emotional
that.
today. Are you about to cry or
Well,
something?
she's, all those hormones
Are your hormones raging?
They are, of course. No, I'm not about to cry.
You're not?
No.
You look upset to me. You're all right? I worry about you.
No.
What did you do? You climbed up a mountain and you made a TV show out of it?
I did. I climbed Kilimanjaro.
What is that? A mountain
in
of some sort?
Africa, I
Africa?
think.
You went to Africa? Why would you go there?
It's the highest freestanding mountain in the world. It's
But
19,340 feet.
But why would you do that?
I always wanted to do it. It was like on my, that like bucket list or whatever. It was
You
one of the
wanted
things.
to climb a mountain?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'd have 300 skydives. I race cars. I play. It's like
Skydive.
yeah.
See, we couldn't have lasted.
Oh, my goodness, Howard.
Angie and I could not have lasted.
Not at all.
No. You're too adventurous. That would make me cringe. I would not want to go climb a
I
mountain.
think I already had the skydives when you and I dated.
Yeah,
Though.
we did. That's true.
So you don't do that anymore? Mm-mm. Okay.
Why would you jump out of a plane and ruin
it's
yourself?
fantastic. It was a great view.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Did you hear about the guy a couple of weeks ago who the tandem guy who was the professional had a heart attack and died behind him while he was skydiving?
Did the other guy open the chute?
He managed to open the chute, but then he didn't know
Wow, that's
how to
pretty
steer.
spectacular.
And so he luckily he was a military guy and he had watched
That's-
some TV shows and he managed to steer himself away from
Is that what
the
you would do?
houses
Wow.
and the
When
trees.
you would jump
You
from
know how hard that is on a
Yeah.
tandem because with a tandem you have somebody, your instructor's on your back. That's
is that what you would
crazy.
do? Would you do tandem?
I did 4 tandems, but the rest were.
Can you
with
imagine
me.
some instructor, Angie Everhard, shows up and she's strapped to your
Of
back?
course he wants to be
To
strapped
stomach.
to her.
I
yes.
was strapped to their stomach.
Did the guy ever pop a boner?
I don't know. At 13,000 feet, it might be a little difficult to have.
Of course he did.
Hard on.
Imagine I'm strapped to you, and of course I'd have a boner. I mean, there's no way I wouldn't. I honestly
You're
don't
pulling
even...
the wrong thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look at your life. Skydiving, Joe Pesci, Kilimanjaro. What else is on your to-do list? So you
I have this kid.
all right, so you went Howard. So you went and
You don't want to have having a kid on your bucket list, though.
you went and climbed a mountain. And then what, the cameramen were with you?
No, because of all the things that were happening with global warming, what's going
Right.
on in the world, I wanted to do a show on it to show the snows and how the glaciers have melted. And it's unbelievable. You see footage of Kilimanjaro from 20 years ago and footage of it now. There's just these little tiny glaciers up there. And it's...
So in other words, it's melted.
It's melted. It's
So you wanted to climb the
within the
mountain?
they say within the next 10 or 15 years, there will be no more snow on Kilimanjaro. So, I mean, the people who climb it now are going to be the last people on Earth to ever see that.
And what,
So-
and what are there? A lot of Africans in Africa? Are there? Do you see
Duh.
actual Africans in this special?
Definitely. We
And
had,
what do
we
black?
had
These are black
42
Africans, right?
Yeah, they're fantastic people from Tanzania. They are the friendliest, loveliest people.
And when they see you, the great white goddess, show up with the red hair,
They loved me.
oh, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
They loved me.
boy.
Is that
Because
where
they
she
sang-
got pregnant?
Do you have a
No,
black baby?
it was almost 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So they have sperm that
No, it's
lasts.
not a black baby.
It is not a black baby.
No.
Okay. All right, we're getting there. Getting to the bottom of it. So you get to this mountain, and the black people behold you.
They carried
Yes.
her up
And
the
what do
mountain.
they do? Do the men? What do they say? Miss,
Well,
they
I
call
went.
you
I
Miss
went there with
Pretty or
my
something?
brother. I went there with my brother and his wife, and our camera crew.
Right.
So we climbed with 40. I think we had 42 porters to help us with all the gear and the.
Porters?
Oh,
yeah,
that's
porters.
not climbing.
40 blacks?
Oh, it
That's
is
a
climbing.
vacation.
Are you
climb,
kidding me?
You climb with 40
Yeah,
black
I'll
people.
show you. I'll see you on that vacation, Robin.
You climb
it's the
with-
4 seasons. Let me tell you.
You climb with
It's 10
40
days.
blacks.
What they do is they leave before you in the morning. They'll set up your tent, and
Right.
they'll leave before you in the morning and get up to the next spot and set up the tent and make sure that you have lunch and food.
And all the porters are black guys.
Yeah.
And it's 40 black guys catering to you.
Yes.
Boy, oh
Well,
boy.
See,
normally,
it's like those old movies
it's
we
only a
used to see.
couple people, but we had so
Right,
many.
you have
We had so
camera
many
crew.
cameras because we had originally we were going to shoot a 2-hour movie, but watching 2 hours of somebody climb a mountain is kind of boring.
Do
So,
they bathe you, these men?
No.
No.
Who's gonna?
Do they see you nude
I
at
did
all?
take a no.
You
it's
don't
cold
bathe when you're
on a
out
mountain.
there?
But you have to change
It's
somewhere.
like 50, 60 below zero.
Where
up
do you
there.
change when you're climbing Kilimanjaro? You have to change your clothing.
In the but in the tent.
And none of
In
the
the
natives get to see you
No.
and your loveliness?
No, they don't.
They don't. You don't feel they drilled a hole through the tent?
I don't think that. No, I don't think they did. I don't think they had spy equipment either.
Were these guys hitting on you during the...
No.
Come on, let's be serious.
No, really, no.
When you say they loved you, how did they indicate
Because-
that? They were fawning all over you, weren't they?
No.
They'd never
because-
seen anything like
They didn't
you.
eat her.
No, it wasn't like that at all. It wasn't like that at all.
Oh, come on. Look at you.
It wasn't like that at
you
all.
know, you have no awareness of
Do
your
you
own
understand how
powers.
hard it is? It's hard to even breathe up there.
Oh, it was hard.
So
Let me tell you something, honey. A girl looks like you comes around once in a blue moon in Africa. Don't tell me how hard it is.
It's amazing how girls
it is
still don't
hard.
get
It was
that.
it was the hardest thing I've ever done.
For you. For those
Yeah.
guys, they do it all the time. They were busy licking their chops over you. They had to be turned on.
But there's no sort of ice climbing or anything. You don't have to.
I did
Yeah?
climb on the glaciers.
Wow.
I'm
going to
watch this. Where do I see this?
HDNet tomorrow.
What is HDNet?
High Definition Network.
What channel is that on my TV?
It's one of those channels on your cable system.
I know it's
You
one of those
got it.
channels I'm never going to find.
You will. I watch
Mark Cuban owns the
HDNet
station.
all the time.
HDNet. Was Cuban there with you?
No,
He didn't put the moves on you?
no.
I
That
can't
would be a
believe
good
it.
score.
Kilimanjaro. So you climbed up there, and how long are you up there? What do you do once you get up there?
It took us 8 days to
8
get to the
days.
top.
And then what? Yeah. What do you do when you get to the top?
Well, it's a volcano.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't actually make it over to the volcano side. They just go straight for the sign, which is on the other side of the mountain. And So I decided. My brother couldn't even make it, and his wife didn't make it. The third day, we lost our camera guy to